Alright, halfway house. I am sweaty, tired, hot, humid, worn out. So I just drove to the other side of Houston, Texas to pick up...
GPS signal lost.
Shut up. To pick up this 64 Grand Prix. Pretty decent car. I found out about it from the guy next to me at the swap meet. His brother or buddy or uncle or cousin or some shit. Kind of lives in the same neighborhood as the Grand Prix dude. So he's like, hey, I know your buddy's into Grand Prix. You know, ask if he wants it. So I called the guy and, you know, he's like, yeah, it's pretty nice. Been sitting, you know, since, you know, who knows? He thinks at least 30 years. Been stored inside. It was his grandpa's, blah, blah, blah. Sends me some crappy pictures. I'm like, all right, you know, bucket seats, console, power steering, power brakes, AC. Pretty decent shape. I mean, you know, it's got some rust here and there, but pretty decent. So I'm like, well, how much? And he told me, I was like, oh, goddamn, that's cheap, in my opinion. So I'm like, yeah, I'll take it for sure. And he's like, well, I got another one. I'm like, what do you got? So it's basically the same car, except it's, from what I can tell, it's aquamarine. This one's a little more blue, but he said it's basically the same car, but it's 65. You know, buckets, console, power steering, power brakes, AC. So I'm like, well, how much you want for that one? He's like, well, excuse me, I've got acid reflux real bad. So he's like, honestly, this one, the 65 is a lot nicer than the 64, and he quoted me 50 bucks more than he wanted for the 64, and I was like, oh, I'll take them both. He's like, really? I'm like, absolutely. So when you find good deals, you don't gotta try to, you know, lowball them and that crap. I don't do that, and that's why people keep calling me back to go buy their crap or, you know, give me referrals and all that. You don't have to, you know, try to get rich off every goddamn car. But anyway, so I'll show you more of this car when we get it home. I'm about, I don't know, 4 hours from home, so I am still trying to recover. I was completely drenched in sweat. I got there at 9 a.m. It is 2:30 now. I probably left an hour ago, so it was pretty brutal. But so it was in a detached garage, and it was at his brother's house. His brother passed away. He's trying to clean up the house and sell it. So he's got this pristine lawn, no driveway going through it, and it's like this weird zigzag, so it's hard to get to. The car was pulled straight, and I was like, well, I'm definitely not going to haul it 4.5 hours, you know, with the car backwards on the trailer. This trailer's not big enough for that. And I was like, I don't know how to turn it around. So 3 of the 4 wheels were locked up. So I tried to get them unlocked. I'm like, dude, I'm wasting way too much time with this crap. And so I brought some car dollies, and I was like, well, maybe I can clear out all this crap in the garage, and maybe there's enough room to spin around. Sure enough, there was, but I had to move everything out of this dude's garage. I say me, he helped me, and he's a 60 or probably 75-year-old dude, and he was in better shape than I am, apparently. But anyway, so we turned all this crap around, get it facing the right way. I was able to kind of jackknife it pretty close and got her loaded up, and yeah, I am headed home, be home, I don't know, 4 hours, like I said, 3.5 hours, 4 hours, whatever the hell it is. So I will show y'all more when I get home. I think it's a pretty damn cool car. 64 is not my favorite year. I never liked the straight cut fenders and headlight bezels. The 63s and the 65s I thought were always way cooler, but this is my second 64 Grand Prix. This one is way nicer than my other one. So pretty cool, but I'm anxious to get that 65. That one is facing the correct way, and there's plenty of dirt in front of it, so I can maneuver a trailer directly into it. Once you get up there, be done with it. Anyway, I'm rambling because I'm bored. I'm hoping to be home. I'll be home before dark. Alright, halfway house Friday morning. I'm going to attempt to unload this thing by myself. I think I got her on enough decline here I can just winch her down, I'm hoping. If not, let's switch her around. We'll use the official tow vehicle of the halfway house, the 65 wagon, to yank her off. That's what I did with the Coronet over there. Little 326 runs good in that Catalina wagon. But real quick before we get there, so we got 65 Pontiac wagon here. That's mine. This is a customer's 63 Catalina here, and for some brake work and some other odds and ends. And my 62 Grand Prix here. Pretty cool. So we got a 62 Grand Prix, 63 Catalina, 64 Grand Prix now on the trailer, and 65 Catalina here. And I still have to go pick up a 65 Grand Prix from the same dude I got the 64 from, so that's pretty cool. But let's see if we can get this turd unloaded. Alright, let's see how she goes. like a glove. Alright, she's in the shadow, so the video's not great, but we'll do a quick little walk around. Obviously been repainted, well, maybe not obvious in the video, but looks like some crappy body work. You know, I can see sanding scratches and dents that weren't pulled out, but the paint is halfway decent. I mean, it's presentable. I'd drive the shit out of this thing, who gives a shit? I mean, I would guess probably painted in the 70s or the 80s. Obviously had some primer and shit, you know, here and there. Quarters actually look halfway decent. There's some rust bubbles. You know, the typical Pontiac fender rust. Really pretty straight though for a 64. You know, more primer spots. Looks like they painted some black shit over some rust there. And here, again, quarters look pretty good. You know, some bubble that cheered, but not terrible. Can't really, well, can't really tell, but I thought it was more blue until I got it out in the sun, and probably some filler there. But it's really more almost aquamarine, not quite, a little bit more blue than that, but not far off. It's got the cool formal Grand Prix roof line. I guess let's start on the hood. I haven't even checked the engine code or anything. It does have some cool, I think those are the old Edelbrock. I don't think those are Cal Customs, but I guess we'll find out later. Yeah, I'm gonna have to clean that up, see what engine this is. I think by 64 they changed water pumps. I think 63 was still the 4-bolt. Not positive on that. I know 62 was still the 4-bolt. Nice $10 core battery there. Get some money back. AC, power steering, power brakes, 4-barrel. Obviously, I don't know if all Grand Prix are 4-barrel. I think they were. What else? It appears to all be there, which is a good sign. I know some people can tell the intakes by looking at them, what year it is. Honestly, this looks like a later one. So maybe it's not the original engine, I don't know. But not like it really matters. I guess nothing really else to show under here. Really, it's pretty solid. Damn, still got the little flapper piece there. Yeah, that's about it. Bumper's nice and straight. I think that chrome will clean up pretty good. Let's go inside. Oh shit. Oh, maybe it's been off the road longer than we thought. 1979. I didn't even notice that until just now. Go inside. And so the garage that this was stored in didn't have any electricity, so it was darker than shit. I thought all this interior was black, but it's not. It's all the same. Well, not quite. It's more green, darker anyways. Got some nice shag carpet here. Floors look pretty nice. Obviously this is an insulation, but it's all intact. He's got the HVAC. Oh, let's see if we can see it. The HVAC shit removed for some reason. This vent is in the back. Nice custom touch there. Also noticed this. We got some Dixie and we got Lone Star custom caps. I don't know if Chip Foose worked on this or what. You got the factory vacuum gauge, automatic console, bucket seats. Yeah, this is all actually green. It looked black in the garage, but once I got out in the daylight, it's all greenish blue, whatever. Really not in bad shape. I think this is all going to clean up pretty nice. Even the headliner, a little bit of mold, but I don't know what that grill's from. It's kind of cool looking. Looks like the original air cleaner. I snagged that. Back seat is like perfect. Rear speaker, that color is so cool. I don't know how well you can see it in the video. Really, it's all there and in pretty good shape. Got one factory, what I assume is factory. Oh no, there's the other one. I got both of them, both valve covers. That's nice. He did say the glove box was back here. There she is. Oh, we got speakers. That's really about it. Let's see what we got going on back here. Oh, let's see the mileage. Oh, it definitely rolled over there. Let's see. 4 million miles. Probably 104 million miles, 204 million miles. Let's see what we got going on here. We got Louisiana. Is there a date? Nope. And we got Arkansas, no date. And then another one, big something. Can't read it. And then A1A, whatever the fuck that means. Let's go in the trunk here. Got hubcaps. Ancient fucking tires, bias plies. Pretty damn cool. They're heavier than shit. I got the other two in the bed of my truck. Got a nice spare. Probably original. It does have a hitch. And the floor pan is pretty solid other than this side. There's a little bit of rot through here, but the channel's all nice. All the way around, pretty decent. Actually really good. You know, the weather stripping is deteriorating, but the channel is still nice. So that's cool. He did say he had this Slim Jim rebuilt multiple times, and it never really was right. And I guess he took it to these guys maybe, and then they did it correctly, I guess. But he's like, yeah, everybody bitches about these transmissions, but nobody knows how to build them. I finally took it to a different guy, and he built it fine. So anyway, there she is. Good looking car. I get a whole side shot of her. Pretty sweet. Do a full walk around and we'll call it a video, and then once I move some shit out of the way, we'll get her closer to the shop and wash her off, clean the interior, just like I did the 62, and we'll go from there. What a sweet car. Too bad I put it in the shadow, so the video sucks, but you get the idea. There'll be more to come. Halfway house. See y'all later. Sweet.